What's up guys, Taylor with TK Disc Golf. Today we are super excited to bring you your first-hand look at the 2022 MVP Circuit Events Players Pack. We've got the Atom from MVP, the Echo, a mid-range new from Streamline, and the Rythem, a new fairway driver from Axiom Discs. These three discs do really well together. I can't wait for you guys to try them at your local event. If you don't have one in your area, be sure to either run it yourself or reach out to your local TD and see if that's something they're willing to do. But without further ado, let's see how they fly. Starting off with the putter, we've got the Atom from MVP. This is a long-beloved fan favorite, coming in Electron plastic. If you don't know what Electron plastic is, this is their baseline. It's super gummy, very good grip, all weather. If it's raining outside or super humid, you're gonna have amazing grip with this plastic. Now off the tee, it rocks the flight numbers 3 speed, 3 glide, 0 turn, and 1 fade, making it a super neutral putter, whether you're putting from circle's edge or throwing it off the tee. It does really well. For myself, I putt with ions and Electron plastic, so I'm used to a little bit of a fade at the end of their flight. So for the Atom, I'm really have to aim for dead center pole. It doesn't want to really fade too crazy much or turn too much for me. It's just wherever I point, that's where the disc is going for putting purposes. Now off the tee, really love the Atom. I actually do bag one of those in Electron plastic for super straight shots. On a nice hyzer line, it'll flip up to flat and go laser straight out to about the 275 mark. For me is where I'm comfortable throwing it. Really carves up the woods well. If you got a nice gap you need to hit and keep it super straight on a low ceiling, the Atom is really good at that. Next, we're taking a look at the Streamline Echo, the new mid-range for this players pack. It's coming in Cosmic Neutron plastic, which is their opaque premium blend with amazing swirls. Off the tee, you're going to find super straight shots because it's got the flight numbers 5 speed, 5 glide, minus 1.5 turn, and 1 fade. And for me, I'm seeing that pretty well. Throwing it super straight in the woods, whatever angle you release it on is pretty much what it's going to stick to. So if I had to give one word of advice for the Echo, it would be commitment. So if you're needing it to turn super crazy on a long like dogleg right through the woods, low ceiling, something like that, you really do got to commit to that anhyzer release to get it to hold it all the way. For me, a couple times where I would try to throw it on the ante, didn't give enough of an angle, and it actually would fade out a little bit at the end. So it is a very neutral disc. As long as you commit to your lines, you can get it to hold hyzers, super straight shots, or the anhyzers. Last but not least, we're taking a look at the Rythem from Axiom Discs. This got the flight number 7 speed, 5 glide, minus 3 turn, and 1 fade. I do have to say, I probably would call it like a -2 or a -2.5, depending on your power level. For the lower power players, definitely a -2, but for someone that's got higher power, -2.5 maybe. The Ascend from Streamline we just recently reviewed, and that also had a -3 turn, and definitely the Ascend has more turn than this Rythem does. But overall, still a great beginner-friendly fairway driver, or a great fairway if you have more experience. In the woods, easy hyzer flips with that 5 glide, you're able to keep it on a nice low ceiling shot and keep it all the way to the basket. Still able to commit to those long turnover shots as well, as long as you throw it flat and with enough oomph, I would say. You're also able to keep this thing on a nice hyzer as well, as long as you commit to that angle. But overall, I think most people are going to enjoy this disc for the laser straight shots on a little bit of hyzer, or the long turnover shots as well. Forehands, as long as you, I guess, don't overexert it or don't have a ton of off-axis torque, I think you could enjoy this disc as well. I really didn't throw any of those. I didn't get any situations that I actually needed to throw a forehand, but I would really say this disc is more suited for a backhand player. I do want to thank you guys for watching our quick recap of the 2022 Circuit Events Players Pack. 3 amazing discs. I think they're very well rounded, and players of all skill levels are really going to enjoy this pack. Be sure to support your local TDs or run one of these events in your area so everybody gets a chance to try these new discs out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.